ever wondered about the deep and ancient spiritual beliefs that have shaped the African continent? Africa, a land of vast diversity and vibrant cultures, is home to a myriad of spiritual beliefs that have intrigued the world for centuries. From the enchanting rhythms of ancestral worship to the mystic tales of nature spirits, the spiritual beliefs across the African continent are as rich as they are diverse. These beliefs, rooted in the heart of Africa, have evolved, grown, and intertwined with the lives of its people, shaping societies and influencing worldviews. This video aims to unearth the mysteries surrounding these beliefs, to delve deeper into their origins, their evolution, and their profound impact on African societies. We will embark on an exciting journey, tracing the footsteps of our ancestors, exploring the spiritual landscape that has shaped the African continent. So fasten your seatbelts and keep an open mind as we prepare to journey through time to the roots of African spirituality. The spiritual beliefs of Africa, as diverse as the continent itself, have roots reaching far back into the annals of history. To truly understand these beliefs, we must embark on a journey through time to a period when the foundations of these spiritual systems were being laid. At the heart of traditional African spirituality is the belief in a supreme being, a divine entity that presides over all life. This deity, known by different names across various African cultures, is generally considered the creator of the universe, the giver of life, and the ultimate source of moral law. However, the spiritual landscape of Africa doesn't end with this supreme entity. Ancestors also play a significant role. In ancient African societies, the ancestors were seen as intermediaries between the living and the divine. They were believed to have the power to influence the affairs of the living and were often invoked for guidance, protection, and blessings. Now let's delve into a more mystical aspect of African spirituality, the use of magic and traditional medicine. This practice, often misunderstood and misrepresented, was and still is an integral part of African spiritual beliefs. It was not about sorcery or malevolent intent, but rather about harnessing the unseen forces of nature for healing, protection, and prosperity. These spiritual beliefs were not just abstract concepts, but integral aspects of daily life. They influenced social structures, laws, and even economic activities. From the naming of a newborn to the crowning of a king, from the planting of crops to the waging of wars, every aspect of life was imbued with spiritual significance. In essence, these beliefs formed a complex and richly layered spiritual system that guided individuals and societies, providing a sense of purpose and order in a world full of uncertainties. These ancient beliefs laid the foundation for many of the spiritual practices seen across Africa today. As with all aspects of culture, African spiritual beliefs have evolved over time, adapting to changing societies and influences. This evolution has been a dynamic process, shaped by a myriad of factors such as colonization, globalization, and the introduction of other religions. When European colonizers arrived in Africa, they brought with them their own religious beliefs, most notably Christianity. This new faith was introduced into African societies, often forcefully, leading to a blending of the indigenous spiritual practices and the new Christian doctrines. Simultaneously, the advent of globalization exposed African societies to an even wider array of beliefs and practices. In this melting pot of ideas, African spiritual beliefs underwent further evolution, absorbing elements from other cultures while retaining their unique African essence. The introduction of Islam, particularly in North and West Africa, similarly influenced the spiritual beliefs of these regions. A synthesis of Islamic teachings and traditional African spirituality resulted in the creation of unique belief systems, demonstrating the adaptability and resilience of African spiritual culture. Yet, despite these external influences, it is remarkable how much of the original African spiritual fabric has remained intact. The resilience of these beliefs is testament to their deep roots in African societies. They continue to play a significant role in the everyday lives of many Africans, guiding their understanding of the world and their place within it. These beliefs provide a moral compass, offer comfort in times of distress, and bring communities together in celebration and mourning. They influence art, music, literature, and even politics, underlining their pervasive influence in African societies. In the face of an ever-changing world, African spiritual beliefs have shown an incredible capacity to evolve while preserving their core essence. They have absorbed new influences, adapted to changing circumstances, and yet have managed to hold on to their unique character and significance. Despite changes over centuries, the essence of African spiritual beliefs remains a strong thread in the cultural tapestry of the continent. African spiritual beliefs, while deeply rooted in history, continue to influence and shape societies today. Their profound impact is felt not only within the African continent, but also across the globe. We see a resurgence of interest in these beliefs, with more and more people seeking to connect with the wisdom of the ancestors and the energy of the natural world. This renewed interest is not just a trend, but a testament to the resilience and relevance of these ancient spiritual practices. In Africa, these beliefs contribute significantly to the cultural diversity and richness of the continent. They provide a sense of identity, continuity, and communal harmony. They influence arts, music, literature, and even governance, infusing everyday life with a depth of meaning that goes beyond the surface. In a world that is ever-changing, the enduring legacy of African spiritual beliefs continues to resonate, shaping identities and influencing cultures.